We have a bearded dragon, and I just found I don't know if it's alive or dead. Oh, it must have flown off. There was a sort of, nah, it must have flown. Let me know if you see, let me know if you see a moth anywhere in here. Drop it in the comments. I mean, I see a fly right here. I want to feed these. Well, would a bearded dragon eat a dead fly? I don't know. Let's scoop it up and find out later. We'll do some research after. That's a huge fly, isn't it, everyone? We're finding grubs for our bearded dragon. And if you're like, oh my god, that's nasty, that's not really good. Well, remember Timon and Pumbaa? They grazed the land. I like to bestow that privilege among, you know, our rescue animals here. That's why we're not your typical rescuers. You know that one animation, the family, what's it called? Everyone drop it in the chat. The redhead, the dad's like a redhead. They're like they're not Nat Geo documentarians, but they are documentarians. What's that show? See, I'm oversaturated with what's current now. That show that I'm referencing is retro. Like it shows up on retro and archived programs. The Wild Thornberries. Yeah, we're like, you know, imagine that, where our animal rescues, they're really outside all day, every day, just grazing the land. I mean, if you want to take a look at some of our rescue property here on our acreages, so they have a pretty sizable area to run around. And the bunny too. The bunny I'm going to bring outside to get some sunshine, of course, in the tank, but we let her roam around the entire house all day. Bearded dragon will probably have some fun out here. I just don't, you know, they're very risky. I don't want it to fling itself. I can potentially put the bearded dragon in here, but I'm not going to. This water's too deep. But if it was a bit less deep, like if I had a huge platform, I could possibly put the bearded dragon if I'm not going to risk that. The bearded dragon also roams around. The cats have been out here on the porch as well. I don't see the moth. I think the moth flew off. It is very, very windy, as you all can see. Very, very, very windy. So much so that it's jalando, pulling this. It's pulling this table. And I was working to find a comfortable spot to work, and I believe I could possibly, yeah, I think I could possibly, if I push this back. I can't have my back against the mattress, but I found a bug for the fly for the dragon. I'm gonna push this. So windy. Pick up a bit too. All these supplies. And if I were to work, I could possibly work right here. Just set that chair up. This can stay here, support. There we go. Alright, so we didn't find the moth, but we're gonna do research on if we can feed this dead fly to a bearded dragon.